The issue of cabin fever is our focus right now because when the lockdown started, there were a lot of videos going up and down. We thought, okay, people will be forced to mend their marriages, mend their homes. Everybody will be happy now that men who have gone astray will finally have an opportunity to remend the home and everything. But the news and reports we're getting is on the contrary. People are fighting. Marriages are actually, domestic violence has increased. People are frustrated. Some are overeating. And obviously, it's not as a result of cabin fever. But before we go, let's just define cabin fever. And I'd like YK to help us understand what is cabin fever.
I'll read it to you, the definition. Cabin fever refers to the distressing, claustrophobic irritability or restlessness experienced when a person or group is stuck at an isolated location or in confined quarters for an extended period of time. A person may be referred to as stir crazy, derived from the use stir to mean prison.
Right, so obviously many of us are irritable because we've been locked down for 2 weeks and now we're told extra 2 weeks. Now, if you have a spouse or you have a partner or you have somebody who's in your house that is frustrating you and you've been trying to fix this marriage for a long time, for whatever reason not happening, and now you're forced in the same house, those are the people we want to hear from today. How you are managing that house, what you are doing, is it turning around for you for good, or are you just, are you having cabin fever in a nutshell?
Let me even move away from the people who had issues with their marriages before now. Let me talk about people who've been having a ball in their marriages, who have been enjoying their marriages, and now
enjoying the lockdown.
No. Okay. You were enjoying your marriage before the lockdown.
Okay. So now this lockdown, you're not beating yourselves.
Calm down. So you now thought that by the lockdown, you are going to be closer to your spouse. You will have more time together, quality time, and all of that. And you are realizing that, he's too much in my space. He doesn't want to give me space at all. And now anxiety is coming in because you are frequently frustrated. You have to go to the kitchen several times a day. You have to attend to him in the other room several times a day. The pressure, the kids are there. You are managing a lot. It's enough for you to have cabin fever.
So now we understand.
And I think I'm having cabin fever because I don't even understand. Sometimes I can't even concentrate because I feel like everybody is in my head.
This period actually has given me a lot of time to stay with my wife and my kids.
Has it helped your marriage or made it worse?
So what?
Has that helped your marriage or made it worse?
Definitely.
Fantastic.
Okay, she says, Hannah said, my own sister-in-law who stays with me has been frustrating me this period. It's really making me feel sad. Yeah. If care is not taken, I will give her the insult of her life.
But you know what Kingsley says? Yes, there may be rise in domestic violence, but I'm sure most families have bonded well during this period than before and got to know each other more. You see now more indoor games than before. You just have to learn to cope since you don't have an option. Toby Martin says, thinking has led to depression, more extra 2 weeks, no light, no food, no money. What next? Everything irritates you. Transfer of aggression is the next thing. But the most important thing is to know your partner, and it suggests study your Bible together.
Let me say, we've finally been able to get in touch with Mr. Theo Akatugba. He's a relationship expert. Uncle Theo, this is our second Uncle Theo. How are you doing?
I'm fine, Hannah.
Good to have you on the show.
It's a pleasure.
Have you been following our conversation?
Yes, I have. That's why I am particularly interested. I've been doing a series on harmony at home.
Okay. Yes. How do we handle this situation?
First of all, the first thing we must realize is that marriage is a gift, a special gift, and that's why, and the quality of our marriage is a special gift back to God. The time of lockdown is an opportunity to rebuild on those lost grounds. And all those people who mask the weaknesses of their relationship in going out, time has come to begin to resolve them. And so I start with acts of kindness. Because if you know that I need to be kind to the other, you will not pick on those little things. Sometimes you find that there is a little thing that is kept in a place that it shouldn't be kept. And you are such a perfectionist. This is a time to take back and allow the weakness of the other to show so you can correct them in love. It is not a time to...
Mr. Akatugba, let me paint a scenario for you because we read all this in the textbooks. I want to bring it to real life. For example, you're a woman, you're working at a bank, you're earning, maybe you're the breadwinner of your family of some sort. Your husband is not really, is not there yet. And then you live with your mother-in-law who probably hates you for whatever reason. Your sister-in-law is also there. Your husband, you leave, when you leave for work in the morning, is your escape time. You go to work, you have like 8 hours, your friends at work, then you come back home, you make sure dinner is done, and you go to your room and you're fine. But now you're forced to stay in this house with a husband who feels that, oh, because you're working in the bank, Abi, you want to be my guy in this house. A mother-in-law that hates you because you earn more than her son. A sister-in-law that hates you, that is you that her brother is collecting money from. All sorts of drama in your house. And now there's domestic violence. What do you do?
Okay, you mean your husband has started attacking you as a result of this? Because the word violence, is it from your husband to you or from the family of your husband?
Let's start with the family, sir.
The family.
All right. If a family of your husband are in your house and they're working against you, then your husband has not raised the bar and has not placed you in a place of honor. He has failed in his responsibility to shield you away from his family. In that case, now that the witness is there, you are facing a barrage of attack. You need to now wear the heart of kindness, knowing that the breadwinning that you are doing, you are not doing it, you are doing it in help of your husband. You are doing it to raise, to help your husband build a family. You are not breadwinning as the leader of the home. For breadwinning does not confer leadership on a woman. It is a role that she do only temporarily, and she must work hard to bring her husband to a place where the husband will take his due role. So a husband who allows family to break down his wife has failed in the big responsibility of shielding his wife from family attack. And the family that do not appreciate a wife who is supporting their son, such a family has played a very low game, and they need to repent. This is not the time to fight that we have had before. This is the time to reconcile, to resolve. It's not the time to be jealous because your son's wife has more money than your son. No one knows to which extent God has blessed the other. A wife can be the richest. Does not mean that the husband should panic. The husband should go with grace and work diligently. For God will surely reward that.
Okay, let me get in a few more questions for you.
Yes. What of Mama and Baba Rishikatu?
Yes.
They are staying in a one-room apartment. They have maybe 4 children. Baba Rishikatu wants action. Mama Rishikatu wants to look after the children. The children are in the room. You can't be doing action here. Baba Rishikatu gets frustrated. There is no money. He can't go to his carpentry work. And she can't go and sell in the market. And then he starts to punch Yarisikatu.
Babarisikatu should be matured. If there is an extra room, then he will have his time. If there is no extra room, he has to wait for the time that everyone else is asleep. So punch Babarisikatu after 4 children means they have done a lot of it in time past. This is not the time to fight for such a little act. You must look for moments. Inside the bedroom, you can go and
Because, Uncle Theo, that's when children are asleep. Doesn't work. Oh. That thing does not work. One child, what are you talking about? One child's eyes will be like this.
No,
trust me, it doesn't work.
Early morning, no, it works.
It doesn't.
You won't even know the child is awake. Is the child going to tell you that she's awake?
Act like
Mommy, I'm seeing you.
You close.
Anyway, I'm not in one room. No, I'm not in one room.
Let me tell that to you.
So I have another scenario, sir. Please, what if you are in a situation whereby the man, anytime he gets home normally before COVID-19, the house is always arranged. That's because you make a conscious effort to have settled the kids and you arrange the house. Now the man is home 24/7 and he's seeing how the children scatter the house every minute. Pillows, throw pillows everywhere on the floor, everywhere and all of that. And he's finding it difficult to understand. He's agitated. What do you do?
Now, what you do is to let him know frontally, without any inhibition, that what you used to see my husband is a moment that when you are coming back, we put the house in order. But now that we are continuously at home, you are now witnessing the things that I go through. In any way, sir, or my husband, please tolerate us for the moment. These are the things that I tolerated every day, which you did not see.
Can't he participate in the cleanup? Can't Oga help in participating?
No, hold on, I have not finished.
Oh, sorry.
So that when Oga understands what you have said, he will now begin to appreciate and join in the act of service. That's why I said we must do acts of service. doing for the other things that burden them that ordinarily you did not know before. It's time to step out of your comfort zone or step out of your taboo zone and do some of them.
Mr. Akatugba, in a scenario where a wife beats up her husband, and he's been holding this secret for so long, you know, it happens in their house. But now that he's home, the beating is now prevalent, and neighbors are now hearing. In the past, maybe it just happened at night, everybody, the generators are up, nobody hears anything. But now, during the day, it's embarrassing for him to come out. Now, people are now here, so it is this woman. Nobody can come and help them out. In this kind of situation, these men, how can we, I'd like you to give us some tools. How can we use this opportunity to fix our homes?
Are you asking me, a woman that beat up her husband is no longer a wife?
Okay.
What is she saying?
I don't know how to advise someone who is not a wife. To beat your husband means you are falling from grace. You are no more in any way regarded as a wife. You are simply a warrior who is mistakenly called a wife.
Okay. Now, you know I have to let you go soon, but I want you to give us tools.
You are a warrior.
I would like you to give us tools we can use in the home to use this lockdown, this cabin fever we are having, turn it around so that we can help our homes, please.
Yeah, I will give you 2 or 3.
Yes.
First one is act of kindness.
Kindness, okay?
Then 2 is word of affirmation.
Words of affirmation, okay?
Now your spouse wants good words. Bring your spouse to yourself in the morning and before you go to bed. Reassure them of your gratitude for the little things they do. Say thank you in a special way.
Sweet.
Look her in the eyes. The kind of things you have sacrificed over the years. Let her see sincerity in your eyes. Tell her, I thank you, my wife. You are a gift for me. For the wife, look at the husband and admire him exceedingly. Tell your husband that in fact, he is a great gift, that being companion with him has been more pronounced at this time of lockdown. That because in God's kingdom, it is the 2 of you alone.
Hey, Jehovah.
Finally, you must spend quality time. There's too much social media. Some husbands are in the house together, but they are communicating with others outside. From morning till night, the wife will not have husband to have a couple. This time is to talk about those times you met, how you chased each other, how the wife was running away and the husband was chasing. Talk about those little things, the obstacles that could have made your marriage not to work.
That's Nollywood,
walk around and talk about yourself. Talk about the sun. Talk about the good things of the life.
Okay, you watch too many movies. You don't watch film. Talk about the sun, talk about the moon. Bawo. Okay, don't worry. We get your point, Sha. Thank you so much, Mr.
Thank you,
Akatugba. It was
sir.
such a pleasure having you on the show today.
It's a pleasure.
Thank you.
Thank you.